Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to SAM IELTS YouTube channel. I hope that you are all fine and seriously preparing for the IELTS exam. Alright, this IELTS exam is the International English Language Test which is actually attended by people who really want to settle down in abroad, especially the English speaking countries. And in the SAM IELTS, we help the people, especially the students as well as the working professionals who really want to settle down in Canada. Alright, without further delay, today deep dive into today's topic. Today's topic is all about the tips that I am going to give you for the IELTS listening. So, I am going to take one challenging question type which is actually called as the multiple choice questions. So, I am going to give you 5 important tips that you can actually use in the actual listening test so that you can actually get the band 9. Alright, before getting into this tips, I am going to reveal you the basic information regarding the IELTS listening part. Alright, for both IELTS Academic as well as the IELTS General, IELTS listening consists of 40 questions. And in the 40 questions, you need to answer in 30 minutes. And remember, you will have 4 sections. The section by section, the recording will go tougher, which means it will be quite challenging. The only one important thing that I want to tell you before giving you the tips is that please do concentrate. The audio will not be repeated. So the thing is that you will hear the audio only once and you need to listen to the audio carefully with full concentration so that you can actually listen and observe the answers. Once you observe the answers, if you are going for the paper-based test, please write down your answers in the question paper and therefore you will actually get 10 more extra minutes to transfer your answer to the answer sheet. Whereas, if you are going for the computer-based test, while you are listening to the audio, please type the answer. Please don't worry about the spellings at that time because you will have the last 2 minutes to check for your spellings. So, I request you to, while listening to the questions, you actually type the answers in the answer box. Are you clear with this? Alright. Okay, so now let's get into today's topic which is actually called as the multiple choice questions. Why this multiple choice question is quite challenging? You need to understand the multiple choice question consists of at least 4 options or 5 options where in the conversation all the options will be discussed. Most probably this multiple choice questions will be available in the section C only, which means in the section 3. So there will be a conversation between 2 people or 3 people and 3 people will discuss the options together. And you need to understand, you need to choose only one option, which is the correct option. And most probably you need to understand the first option will not be the option. The first option which is being discussed by those people will not be the option. So always listen till the very end and finalize your answer. So I am going to give you 5 important tips that you are going to understand the multiple choice question. Tip number 1. Once you got the question paper in hand, then you will get 20 seconds or 30 seconds to read the entire question. So in that time, try to read the question with the options. You utilize that time your level best. You just read the question and try to read, just skim the options. Skimming is just fast reading. Don't try to read word by word. I am going to tell you one thing. You are just going to skim the options, which means you are going to identify the overall idea which is actually discussed in the option. Clear? Alright. Then the step number 2. Listen to the keywords. Always, despite of the question type, whether it may be a multiple choice question or whether it may be a MCQ question or whether it may be a short answer question or whether it may be a labeling the map question, I'll tell you one thing. Listen to the keywords. Try to catch the keywords. That is very important. Because once you got the question paper in hand, you will get 30 seconds or 20 seconds to read the question. In that time, you are actually going to read the question, identify the keywords, keep the keywords in mind. And while the audio is playing, you just listen, observe, understand the keywords. Once you got the keywords, of course, there is the answer there. Please do observe the keywords. The other important tip that I am going to reveal you is that check for the paraphrased words. See, you are going to write the International English Language Test. So, the words will not be direct. So, the thing is that you need to know a lot of synonymous language where you need to do a lot of vocabulary journal. Actually, I told you about this vocabulary journal in several of my videos. However, I am just reiterating importance of the vocabulary journal. While you are preparing for the IELTS, you have to maintain a short note which is actually called as the vocabulary journal. So whatever the thing you are writing for the synonyms, you actually write the synonyms in the note. And while going for the exam, you just revise. Spend at least 20 minutes a day for this vocabulary journal so that you can actually know a lot of words, and thereby when you listen to the audio, you can grasp the word very easily. Also, I would strongly recommend you to listen to various podcasts. Actually, I have posted the video for the several podcasts which would be useful for the IELTS exam. However, if you want to recollect me, I reckon that you can watch The Future, which is an amazing podcast which actually discusses about the future tense. So you just listen to various podcasts so that you can understand the accent, you can understand the language, you can understand the complex structure, whatever the native speakers are using. Are you clear with this? Alright, without further deviating, let's get back. See, as I told you earlier, you need to listen to the paraphrased words. The words will not be direct. So you need to observe the paraphrased words. Once you got the paraphrased words, there is the answer, so listen to it very carefully. Always the answers will not be direct. Right. Another important tip is that check for the plurals. See, the thing is that what happens is that sometimes the answers will be in the singular and the examiner or in the recording they will be discussing in the plural form. So you need to observe the tense, which is very mandatory. If you got the correct thing, then that is the answer. If you didn't listen the correct thing, then that is not the answer. Are you clear with this? Right. For example, I'll tell you one example. There are three persons, John, Rose and Alan, and they are discussing something about the project. Okay, John is having an opinion, Alan is having an opinion, and Rose is having another opinion. So whatever the question demands, sometimes the question may demand what is the opinion of Alan, which means whatever the opinion belongs to John or whatever the opinion belongs to Rose doesn't matter to you. Whatever Alan is saying is important thing. So please do understand, you need to listen to this question very carefully and you need to identify the correct opinion of the correct person. That is important. Are you clear with this? Right. This is one of the important tips that you need to understand. Alright. What is the other important tip that you need to know? As I told you, whatever you listen firstly will not be probably the answer. So what do you need to do? Listen to the conversation till the very end and then think for a while. Just think for 1 second and thereby you will find out the answer. Don't miss out the next questions. That is important thing. Suppose the multiple choice question may be of two types in the IELTS listening. I'll tell you. Choose any two options. Choose any two options from the following. That will be one question. So this question consists of 5 options or 4 options, A, B, C, D, E. And they are asking you to they demand you to write 2 options, either A or B, C or D, whatever it is. And this is not a single question, this will be 2 questions, 26 and 27. Something of that sort. Or you will get a multiple choice question series. What is the opinion of Alan? Whether John will join this course. There will be 3 options, A, B, C. And you are supposed to choose 1 option out of that. Are you clear with this? When you get the first question type, first of all, the question type which I discussed, choose 2 options. If you get this question types, you need to answer 2 options. Either it may be A and C, C and D, D and E, whatever it may be. When you get the second type of question, you need to choose only 1 option. For example, question number 26, what is the opinion of John? It may be A, B or C. Or whatever is the opinion, whether the John will join the course or not. Again, A, B or C. Whatever it is. And please do remember, you should write only the options, either A or B or C. You are not allowed or you are not allowed to write the options fully. And you will not have enough time also, that's the next thing. However, you need to understand, you need to write only the options, either A or B or C. That's all. Are you clear with this? Yes. What is the next important tip that I am going to give you? The next important tip that I am going to give you may be very simple, please write only the options. Never try to write the answers in detail, and thereby you will not have enough time and the answer is also wrong. I told you, you need to write either A or B or C. That's all. It's over. Do you understand? Right. Perfect. Well, last but not least, the significant tip that I'm going to give you is that pay attention to the reaction or the expression that the people are having. For example, he may felt exhilaration, or he may felt sad, he may felt joyful, he may felt sorrowful, whatever it is. Always listen to the audio whenever you feel something which is related to the emotion, or whenever you get something which is related to the emotive language, then there is an answer. Probably. So always pay attention to the emotions, pay attention to the feelings that they are actually expressing. Thereby, for sure, you will get one answer. Are you clear with this? Yes. For listening questions, I would strongly recommend you to go on for the Cambridge book. I want you to buy one Cambridge book, or you can go to the internet and search IELTS 13, IELTS 15, IELTS 16, IELTS 17. If you are going for the academic exam, then you can type IELTS 17 academic, or if you are going for the general, you can type IELTS 15 general, so that you will get the listening question types. So you just listen to the audio, play the audio, and then find out the answer, check for the feedback whether you are writing correct or not. Always I strongly suggest only taking the mock test will help you to get band 8 in the first attempt itself. And remember that you are paying around 15,000 for this particular exam, and if you don't give proper time, proper effort, proper method to this IELTS exam, and you will not clear the exam. You are actually preparing for the go to Canada, you are dreaming high, which means you need to take a lot of effort regarding to that. If you want any help related to going to Canada, whether maybe a working professional or if you are a student, please get back us. We are SAM IELTS, www.samielts.in. Our team WhatsApp number is 90431408844. We have specialized tutors who can really help you to clear this IELTS exam. If you want any help, please visit us. If you really like this video, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Always share this video to the IELTS aspirants, because they are searching for a lot of methods. Methods will help to solve the IELTS exam. Clear? Thank you for watching this video till the very end. See you until next time. Bye.